water. Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here coming to you live from Brenda in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic sparkling day. We have had an incredible Magic Monday. How has your Magic Monday been? I'm exhausted. We have just, we'll tell you about that in a minute. So what magical stuff did you get up to today? What was magical about your day? Please let us know in the comments below. We went out to the new dog park this morning, and Zeffie had a good run around there. She met Finn, who was an Australian Shepherd. And then what was the other dog that was there? Had a Bernedoodle, which is a Bernese Mountain Dog and a Poodle mix called Rip. Yes, called Rip. And they had a blast running around this morning. And then I got told that around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they usually get, around 4:30, they usually get together with a whole bunch of other dog owners, and there's this big play thing in the middle of the in the dog park. And if you watched last night's video, you'll see it's a really good sized dog park. And so they were all eager for Zeffie to come back and see, because I was told that there were twin Australian Shepherds that come down in the evenings, and they wanted to see the race between Zeffie and the twin Australian Shepherds. So we actually got, we left here just after 4:30 because I was working up until 4:30 this afternoon. Put my shoes on, went on down there, and at that time the Bernedoodle was there. There was a small dog that I can't think of what breed it is. And that was it for a while, and then Finn came in, and then these two golden retrievers came in, and one of them was like 16 years old and can still move around and still walk, but the dog owners already said, you know, that it's getting close. It's getting close for the 16-year-old. And then the Aussie twins turned up. Well, they came in the park at the far end, saw Zeffie, and came ripping down the park. And Zeffie's sort of like, oh crap. And she had her hair, and her hair was standing up along the back of it, along her entire back end. Her spine, all her hair was standing up there, and fur was standing on end, and all this sort of stuff. And these two dogs just crowded, like double teamed her. And and I'm just saying, Zeffie, run. And no, she stood there. She took it all, and she swatted them back. And at one point, one of the shepherds got down in play mode, so Zeffie just stood there with her paw on this dog's forehead. It was the cutest thing. It was hilarious. But I think it was too hot, because it's like 80 something degrees outside right now, and the high today was like 90. Just seeing what the temp is out there right now, and the high today was at around 90. Yeah, it's 87. It was hot, and there's only a little bit of the park that was actually in the shade, and that's just from the park models and the trees that are around. No actual shade in the park itself. In fact, I totally forgot to take sunblock. I'm not seeing any pink, so we're good. So we've been down there for almost an hour and a half, and so everybody was like, oh, where's this race between the Aussie Shepherds? Where's this race? And none of the dogs were really up to, they would wrestle, but they weren't up to running. And when they did run, they kind of did this loping thing, no speed racing or anything like that. And I'm wondering if it's the type of gravel that we were on, because it's not the big sharp rocks. It's smaller gravel, which Zeffie does tend to run on, but there is some big ones scattered in there. So, but we had a lot of fun, and got to know some of the other dog owners, and they're like, well, how long are you here for? How long are you here for? You're just here for the night. When are you coming in? And someone's like, well, you've been here for a while, haven't you? I said, I only arrived yesterday. And they're like, oh, for some reason I thought you'd been here a while. And I'm like, nope, just came in yesterday, and I'm here till Saturday. And they're sort of like, oh, okay. So yes, I got to know them, and we just had a blast, and the dogs just loped around, wrestled. Some of them got up onto the chairs and just sat across anybody's lap that happened to be. And if you would just go stand there and just like look at these dogs laying across somebody's lap, and it wouldn't be their owners; it would be another person that would be sitting there, because they had this little seating area there. And so some of the people were like sitting on these seating areas, and the Aussie Shepherds were famous with, the Aussie Shepherd would just jump up and just lay across the person's lap. And Zeffie would just stand there in front of this person looking at this dog, as I said, what are you doing? But she finally got tired enough that she went and stood by the gate as they say, I'm done. We're out of here. So we brought her back, and like I said, we just got back. She's already had a drink, and she's flat out on the floor. You know, if you lay on the vinyl, it'll be cooler. But we're still in the 70s inside here in the RV, even though we've got the AC going, we've got fans going. But it's not bad, because it's about 10 degrees low, 10 to 15 degrees cooler in here than it is outside, which is the right which is definitely what it gets to. And we've just been monitoring the windows, closing off windows as the sun starts coming in to try and keep the temperature down. And I got to be creative today. I got an idea sparked on a really cool coffee mug, so I've been busy designing that. So I got some of that in earlier today as well. So yes, I got a good day of work in for the help desk, a good day of work in for my client that I do some VA stuff for, and then in between those I got to be a little creative. So it was kind of cool. And this evening I am just going to go, I don't even know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I haven't decided. Maybe I'll just do a spinach salad. I might do that, just a spinach salad, and then just actually what I really feel like is an ice cold drink. I've got ice water in the fridge. I got water in the fridge. I always keep containers of water in the fridge to keep it cold. Yeah, this is empty. I just finished off my coconut water, which kind of annoyed me a little bit. I thought, oh, I totally didn't realize I was that low. Otherwise, I would have done a shot before we left the other day. So just have to wait till Saturday when I can do another grocery shop, or Sunday when I can do another full grocery shop, because we don't get groceries delivered out here where we are, and not having a tow vehicle, I can't go driving to get some. But yeah, it's been a really good day. So very happy with today. It was inside we were comfortable, outside was hot, but Zeffy had a blast. She got to meet some new dogs today, and well, she's not huffing and puffing now. She stopped huffing and puffing, but she's going to sleep well tonight. She had a good run this morning. She had a good rough and tumble play this evening, and so tomorrow when we go back tomorrow morning, it'll be interesting to see who's down there when we're down there. And then we've been because of the heat, and it's going to be in the 80s to 90s this whole week, which for New Zealanders you're looking mid-30s. But it's going to be a dry heat, so lots and lots and lots of water. So yes, they're all agreed that they're going to be down there around 5 the rest of the week, maybe a little later depending on the heat, because the dogs don't really want to run around in the heat. So we'll mosey down. Don't finish work till 5 for the next 2 days, so we'll mosey on down there when work's finished and see if anybody's down there to play and that sort of stuff. And the cool part is that I'll meet some of the people that will be there in the evening, so I'll just let them know, yeah, we'll be down when I finish work at 5. We'll be down shortly after that. So but yeah, it was a good time down there, and getting to know some of the campers. And well, these actually all of them are permanent residents here, and they're very much into ATVs down here, the all-terrain vehicles. And you see, they're almost, in fact, you see more of those in this park, more of the ATVs in this park than you do golf carts. And they will use the ATVs like people use the golf carts. And there's across the front of the front gate and stuff, there's actually an ATV trail. There's access to the BLM land behind us, which I think is the Bureau of Land Management, I think they call it, BLM. So there's that big open space behind us, and Jim, who is the owner of Finn, who's an Australian Shepherd, who's about the same age as Zeph, he said that they quite often go out there, and there's paved trails, there's dirt trails, so they get, as he said, they're all over the place out the back there, that there's these different trails and stuff that you can go on. And so he said, so if you're into ATVing, he says, you just bring your ATV down here. There's plenty of places you can go and explore. He says, we've been here like 2 years and we still haven't seen all of them and gone all the places. But he must have found skeletons today of I don't know what. But he's talking about heading out tomorrow at 10 o'clock. And so I was asking everybody else who had the ATVs if they wanted to go out with them, meet at his place at 10 o'clock, and they'll all head and he'll lead them to where these skeletons are. I was like, well, that would be really cool, but I got work. But that's okay. I like staying inside in the heat. I'm not a hot weather person. And yet I'm going to make my home base Arizona. Yeah, something wrong with that. It was either Arizona or Nevada. Surrounded by desert, what can I do? Gotta stay close to the family. Without actually being in California. So yeah, so it's been a good day. Got to meet some great people, meet some great dogs, and the twins were just gorgeous, and they are almost identical twins as well. One has left eye's blue, right eye's brown, and the other one, the left eye's brown and the right eye's blue. So that was kind of, it was almost like they were mirror twins because they had similar markings but on opposite sides of the body. So yeah, and they are both 2. No, they're turning 2. They're almost 2. They're going to be 2 next month. Yeah, they're going to be 2 next month, like in a couple of weeks. So yeah, so they're around the same age as Zeffie again. So but yeah, it's been a very, very fun first day at this campground. I love this campground. I mean, it's great. If it wasn't for the heat and the wind, and they said it's been really, really windy this season so far, and like around 2 o'clock you get these big gusts of winds coming through, so it's not a place where you can leave your awning out all the time. You're going to have to monitor the weather. And I've got some new wheel covers coming in Wednesday, because 2 of my wheel covers that were on the RV when we were back in Mesa got very dried out and cracked. In fact, when I started folding, took them off and started folding them up to put them away in the locker, one of them, the outer coating just started peeling off and falling off, and I was like, great, now I've got to go get new ones. So I have new ones coming in on Wednesday. I ordered them today, because I've got the 2 on the driver's side, which is where the sun is most of the day, but I noticed that first thing in the morning it's on, because where are we facing? We're facing southwest, so first thing in the morning we're getting that sun from the east coming in on the passenger side, and then right now the west is on my passenger corner, and so it's getting the passenger sides of full sun. So I do need to get wheel covers on that side, so I thought I'll go get them. They'll be here on Wednesday and all will be good. So I had to go out and measure the tires, get the description off the tire so I could find out what size I needed as well, because I couldn't remember. It's been over a year since I bought those last ones. So anyway, how has your day been? What's been magical about your day? Let us know in the comments below, and we will catch you guys tomorrow for Monday, Tuesday, Tune Up Tuesday. Sorry, I had to remember what day I was on. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow for Tune Up Tuesday. Have a super fantastic sparkling evening. Let us know what was magical about your day today. Every day is magical, so let us know what was magic about your day today, and we will catch you guys tomorrow for Tune Up Tuesday. Hei konera!